Hey guys, welcome back to Just Eats. Today we are at Baby Blues BBQ in Venice, California. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Rick McCarthy. I'm the owner of Baby Blues BBQ in Venice, California.
Is that the look?
That's my signature.
Well, Rick, I'm so excited to be here with you today. How did you start Baby Blues?
Some friends of mine and I were all out here from the East Coast, and we missed barbecue that we grew up on, and we had experience with barbecue and Southern food. So we thought we'd just open our own place and gave it a shot.
In 2004 to 2021, how have you guys changed over those years?
Well, one thing, we were from the East Coast, so we knew pork and chicken and ribs, but we didn't know brisket and tri-tip. So we traveled to Texas and we learned about brisket. We learned about tri-tip out here, and so now those meats rival our pork and ribs and chicken.
As you're describing those, my mouth is already salivating. I'm like, I've always wanted to have authentic barbecue, but I trust you that it's authentic here. So tell me about your guys' sauces.
We make all the sauces from scratch. Our main sauce is a North Carolina style. It's tomatoes and vinegar, so it's tangy, it's good with pork and chicken. Then we made a Kansas City style sauce. After a few years, we started dabbling with that kind of sauce, which is sweeter, molasses-based sauce, good on beef. And then we have a couple of hot sauces. The one, the XXX, is probably the most popular sauce.
So it's not double X, it's triple X.
It's triple, yeah. It's hot, but it's also got some great flavors. It's got some fruit in it for balance, and you put it on anything. It's delicious.
Oh, that sounds good. Do you guys sell the sauce? Or is it a trade secret?
No, we're trying to sell it, but we always get caught up doing other things. But this year, we're going to start selling it. That's my goal.
You heard it here, guys. 2021, Rick is selling his XXX sauce.
That's right, yeah.
Tell me about your guys' meats here.
So we dry rub all the meats. We make a dry rub with 19 different herbs and spices, and we rub the meats, let them marinate in that, smoke them for, depending on the meat, like brisket and pork butts go for 12, 14 hours. Chicken's only 2 or 3 hours. Ribs are about 5 or 6. And so we take them out. We don't sauce them. And then when we take them out of the smoker, the ribs we'll then grill and brush sauce on. The chicken too. But the brisket and pork, we just pull the pork and slice the brisket.
Tell me about your guys' sides. What complements the meat?
The sides are probably one of the biggest things that separate us from other barbecue places because we make them all from scratch. We use fresh produce. We don't use canned. We make everything from scratch. We use 4 cheeses in our mac and cheese, fresh collard greens, fresh corn, fresh spinach.
Today, what do you recommend that I try?
I recommend the ribs, brisket, pulled pork, probably the chicken. I think everything. Yeah, all the sides.
Oh boy.
Cornbread.
The
Cornbread's really good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited. All right, I'm ready to eat, Rick.
All right.
So I think we should go ahead and do that now.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right, guys. Let's dive in. But first, let's cheers. Cheers to Rick. Sweet Baby Blues BBQ. We've got our sweet tea. We've got our Texas beer. Cheers. It might be 2 p.m. here, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Perhaps on the East Coast. Is that a foreshadow? I don't know. Cheers to you. Don't tell Gina I'm drinking at 2:30. Thank you, everyone. Let's dive in. I don't even know where to start. I'm just so freaking excited. I'm gonna go in for a shrimp first. Hold on. Beer's already getting to my head. Lovely. Okay, let's get the lime on there. Oh yes. There we go. Feel like this could be a one-biter, so we're gonna make it a one-biter. Look at that. First bite. Shout out barbecue. Let's go. Oh my God. Insane. Let me talk to you about this shrimp here. It's perfectly seasoned. Getting a little bit spicy, a little salty, and a slight sweetness, and I think that sweetness might be coming through the sauce. It's coming through the sauce, you guys. That sauce is next level. Wow. This is a 10 out of 10. I can't imagine what this is going to be. I gotta eat it. I can't just let it like look at me like this. Are we kidding? I've never had true homemade sweet tea, so let's try this. I get why people like sweet tea. Wow, that's really, really good. Honestly, I was expecting it to be a lot more sweet, almost like intoxicatingly sweet, but this is a good level of sweetness. It's time to dive into the meat. I'm thinking brisket next. And if I recall correctly, Rick said, oh, the XXX. On the other side, I don't know if this needs to be blurred out, but it does say porno on the other side. So. Okay. So easily cut into, you guys. I'm gonna try it without the sauce first, just to see how the meat tastes, and then I'm gonna dive in with the sauce. So here we go, sauceless brisket. Now brisket with XXX. Thought about dipping it into XXX, but I'm like, I might as well dribble it. I think that's gonna be more fun. Here we go. That is spicy. And I've told you guys, I can't really eat spicy food. I think I want to break it up now though with some sides. I've had the shrimp, brisket, wow, and wow. Side time. Oh, I love this. I love the plating of this. It's just so sweet. I simply didn't want to say anything. It was very rude of me, because I did not want to interrupt this moment I just had with this macaroni and cheese in my mouth. I love the choice of pasta, the cheeses, there's a little bit of spice going on in here, and honestly, it was cooked perfectly, slightly al dente. I see why the people love the sides as much as they love the meat here. Let's try the cream spinach. I'm not gonna lie, out of all the things in front of me, that is the most daunting. It is creamy. Does it beat the mac and cheese? Obviously not, it's mac and cheese, but it is good. Yeah, it is good. Back to the meat here. Oh, wait a second. I don't know how to cut my chicken, y'all. And it just smells so heavenly. Like, my heart goes out to my videographer who is plant-based, but it just smells so good. Oh my gosh, 3, 2, 1. It just keeps getting better and better, you guys. My mouth. This chicken, not only is it perfectly cooked, it is perfectly tender and seasoned and just prepared with love. Like, I know Rick didn't just wake up and do, no, he put time and care and thought into this chicken. The shrimp had me, I was like, wow, I don't usually have grilled shrimp. Then the brisket had me, because I'm like, oh, nostalgic, like I don't usually get to eat brisket. And then I tried it with the XXX. And this chicken's just bringing me life. It's time for the ribs. Ribs are definitely finger food. I'm sorry. If you try to eat your ribs, okay, no judgment, but judgment. If you try to eat your ribs with a fork and knife, wrong. Look at this. It's meant to be held in your hands. It's meant to be messy, okay? If you are eating barbecue, specifically ribs, and it doesn't get a little bit messy, you're doing it wrong. If I don't have stains on my clothes at the end of this, I'm doing it wrong. Although I'm gonna try not to. That's why I didn't wear white today, you know? If my fingers aren't lickable, you're doing it wrong. Georgia, I can't wait any longer. Okay, here we go. The texture of it, the meat quality, and the way that it perfectly is falling off the bone, melting in my mouth, is honestly unmatched. And I'm gonna take another bite. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's dense. Oh my gosh. Wait. This. I'm gonna have to ask Rick the recipe for this sweet potato mash. This is what Rick said is truly like a dessert.
It's not like just a bland cornbread. There's a lot of flavor. It's kind of sweet. It's almost like a cake.
It certainly got some weight. When I picked it up, I was honestly not expecting it to be as heavy as it is. Let's try it. It's quite interesting, actually. I was expecting it to be super sweet. Maybe I haven't had authentic cornbread. But I was expecting this to be super sweet. And honestly, it wasn't. It was just more earthy than I was expecting it to be. That is, I liked Rick's move. Those are just the eats for today. I'm honestly blown away. Not only is this an amazing location in Venice, also the aesthetic here is so fun and just like welcoming, and when you walk in, the aroma that I said heals the stomach is just overcoming and magnificent. If I'm talking strictly food here, I think despite the slabby slap of the ribs, the chicken stole the show today, and it's I think it's a tie between the macaroni and the sweet mash. Call me crazy. If you've been here, please let me know if you have a preference. They're both giving me something extraordinary in my mouth, and one can't win. If you guys enjoyed this video, please stop by Baby Blues BBQ, located in Venice. Say hi to Rick, say hi to everyone here, get some amazing meat, get some amazing sides, get some amazing beverages. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and make sure to tune in next week for a different type of food. I will see you guys then. Okay, bye.